The waiting room reeked of bleach and quiet panic. Beyond the ICU doors, machines buzzed in their cold, mechanical rhythm, indifferent, relentless. Somewhere behind that glass, my wife lay still, dried blood caked beneath her nails. They said it was a car crash, lost control on an empty stretch of road. I should have been praying, but instead, I was staring at my daughter, 11 years old, pale, shaking. Her tiny hand clutched mine like it carried a secret too heavy to hold alone. "Dad," she whispered, eyes darting toward the nurses. "We need to go. Now." I frowned. "What are you talking about?" Her lower lip trembled. "I can't tell you here." A chill crept through my stomach. I looked around. White walls, sterilite. No one watching. Just us. Her grip tightened. "Please," she begged. "Before they come." Before I could respond, a nurse appeared beside me. "Sir, we'll need your signature for the surgery." When I turned back, my daughter was gone. They said children cope with trauma in strange ways. Shock, confusion, running. I wanted to believe that. I tried. But that night, I found her barefoot in the hospital parking lot, clutching her mother's phone like a weapon. And in that moment, I knew this wasn't trauma. It was terror. "Who are you running from?" I asked. Her voice cracked. "Mom." It didn't make sense. My wife was unconscious, machines breathing for her. But my daughter's fear wasn't imagined. It was real, primal. She held out the phone. "Don't look," she said. But I did. The screen was shattered. The messages endless. Unknown numbers, encrypted chats, hidden folders filled with videos and names I didn't recognize. My wife had been living a second life, one where she wasn't my wife at all. In one clip, she sat in her car, laughing softly. The same car now twisted on the highway. A man's hand reached into the frame, brushing her cheek. Her voice quiet. "He'll never know." I closed the phone. My pulse didn't race. It steadied. Because the crash no longer felt like fate. It felt like consequence. For days, I played the grieving husband, the protective father. But my mind was elsewhere. I copied everything from her phone and hired a cybersecurity expert, pretending it was about identity theft. What he found went far beyond infidelity. It was calculated. Financial trails, hidden accounts, secret properties. All tied to one name, Mark Lear, the same name that kept surfacing in her messages. The same man who'd paid for the SUV she crashed in. The same man once listed as her emergency contact before my name replaced his. The world I knew folded in on itself. At home, Emily barely spoke. She'd drawn our family in her notebook. My wife's figure crossed out, red lines all around it. "Why did Mom lie?" she asked one night. I couldn't answer. Instead, I traced every falsehood to its root. Every late meeting, every trip, every empty smile. Each thread led back to Mark. And the crash? 2 miles from his home. Coincidence doesn't survive repetition. When my wife finally woke, her first words were, "Where's Emily?" "She's safe," I said. "With my sister." Relief flooded her face. Too fast, too pure. Wrong. I handed her the phone. "You left us in the car." Her hands shook as she scrolled. Her voice rasped under the weight of the ventilator. "Please, you don't understand." "I understand enough," I said. Her tears came, not from pain, but from being caught. She confessed without speaking. Her eyes told me everything. I leaned closer. "Tell me, was he the one driving behind you that night?" Her silence was my answer. She wasn't an accident. She was running from him, from me, from the wreckage of her own deceit. I didn't yell. I didn't expose her. I didn't need to. Instead, I gave her a folder, account logs, text records, a will. Her signature was on every illegal transfer. Mine wasn't. Her face drained of color as she realized what I'd done. The same trap she'd built, now closing around her. "You can't do this," she whispered. "I already have." "Please, I'll lose everything." "You already did." I straightened my jacket. "You wanted a new life. I just made sure it's the only one left." She stayed there, breathing but broken, her world gone. Outside, Emily waited by the car. "Is Mom coming home?" she asked. "No," I said. "She's staying where she belongs." Emily nodded once. No tears. No questions. She already knew. We drove off in silence. The road ahead stretched open, clean, forgiving. As the hospital faded in the rearview mirror, I finally exhaled. I didn't just lose a wife. I buried a lie. And this time, I wasn't the one running. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, and comment.